Go to Mailings, Templates, and New Template. There are over 20 different templates to choose from. You'll be customizing them with your chosen colors and banner image. Give your template a name, something that describes the design or the newsletter it represents. Description is optional, but helpful if you plan to have several designs with similar looks. Next to the options, first is the banner image. 600 pixels wide is the standard for emails, so all of our templates are set to that size. You'll need to upload your banner at that 600 pixel wide size. You can upload your banner image now or choose an image from your image gallery already uploaded. Banner background color. This is the color that is behind your banner image. You will see the hex code color. If you know your hex code color, you can enter it in the box. Otherwise, you can choose from your color palette. Background color. This is the color that will surround the main content of your mailing. Message background color. This is the section where all of your content goes. Default font. The font will be set as a font family. The fonts listed are supported by all email clients as a fallback system. If the browser does not support the first font, it tries the next font, and so on. Font color. Choose which color you want your fonts to be. Message font size. Markavolt uses the relative font size, which sets the size relative to surrounding elements and allows a user to change the text size in browsers. A 2 is equivalent to a 12 point in what you're used to using. Header and footer font color. This needs to be legible over the background color we chose earlier. Select a footer image. This is optional. Use the same rules as a banner image at 600 pixels wide or smaller. Forward link text. You can add in a link that will allow your recipients to click and forward your mailing to a friend. You will then capture that email address, and the recipients will get a link in the mailing that will allow them to join your mailing list. Add in forward to a friend or share with a friend text. Headline alignment. Choose left, right, or center. Headline font size. Put in the numbers 1 through 7, 1 being the smallest and 7 the largest. Postal address required. CAN-SPAM laws require that your email template include a physical postal mailing address where your subscribers can reach you. A phone number is not required. Headline color. Choose the color you would like your headline to be. Save the template and you will see a preview of the design, where you can choose to edit, delete, view template, copy, and create mailing from the template. There are areas you'll probably be using the most are to go to the Mailings, New Mailings tab. Or go to your mailing list page and there's a button at the top of the page, or you can even copy a previously created mailing if you want to reuse some sections of a mailing and just delete and create new sections from that. Let's create a new mailing. Choose Create a New Mailing from a template. Give it a name and choose your template. You will now be able to edit your mailing by using the icons above each section. The Add Section Here icon allows you to add sections to your mailing. We usually advise our users to create their mailings in sections, so you can utilize the Copy Mailing option and use the blue arrows to move stories up or down in order of importance. You can use the red X to delete sections you no longer need. The pie chart icon is an add-on, so you may not see this in your account, but it's our dynamic content button that allows you to specify a section only to be sent to certain characteristics in your list. So for example, with Acme Ink, we could create this mailing to my entire list and have a custom section go out to new customers with a sales pitch. Lastly, there's a pencil icon that will take you into each section to edit. Characteristics are tags or categories that you can apply to a recipient. Go to the Recipients tab and drop down to Characteristics. You'll see as I hover over, the new Characteristic tab appears. You can add using this button and just give it a name. Or you can click on the Characteristic button to see a list of all of your current characteristics and then create a characteristic at the top. You can create an unlimited number of characteristics in your account, and recipients can be tagged with as few or as many characteristics as you wish. Now we can add recipients and tag them with the appropriate characteristic. We'll demonstrate the basics of list uploads with Acme Ink's customer list. You can upload into MarketVault Microsoft Excel files or text files in the CSV or tab delimited formats. To upload a list into MarketVault, you must first save to your computer a spreadsheet or text file with the data you wish to upload. Make sure the fields that you're wanting to upload already exist. The first row of your file must have field names, and the file must have an email address field. All other fields are optional. To upload your list, go to the Recipients tab and scroll down to Upload Recipients. Choose your file that you want to upload. Click the Next button. MarketVault will automatically identify the first row field names from your file and attempt to match them in the corresponding field in the MarketVault database. In this upload, the software recognizes that the first name column in the field should map to the first name field in your MarketVault database, and the email column maps to the email address field in your MarketVault database. But the upload engine doesn't know what to do with the LN column from your spreadsheet, so you must manually map it to the last name field in your MarketVault database. Note that the upload engine recognizes the company and the fax number fields from your spreadsheet, but when you try to map them to your MarketVault database, there's no corresponding fields listed. For now, we will skip those fields and proceed to the upload. Next, choose one or more of the characteristics you want to apply to the list to. Then, there are two questions. All uploaded recipients will be tagged with the chosen characteristics. If recipients not in this upload are currently tagged with the chosen characteristic, do you keep them tagged or untag them? This is asking if a characteristic you are uploading to has recipients already assigned to them. Do you want to keep them tagged with that characteristic and just add any new ones that you might be uploading on the current list? Or do you untag them and keep only the ones you are uploading now? The second question, if a recipient is already in your account, do you update the record or do you skip the record? With this question, we want to know if any of the field information you are uploading from above has a recipient already in your account. For example, last name or phone number. Do you want that information to be updated or keep what MarketVault has on file already? Next, you'll click the Upload button to proceed. The results of your upload are displayed. The skipped or failed to upload and the duplicate email recipients are listed below. The skipped email was not properly typed in. You can choose which one of the duplicate emails you want to keep by clicking on the radio button of the duplicate you want to keep. If you are ready to send your mailing, click the Send link. In the first section, the header, choose your subject line. The sender name, this is usually the person's name who's sending it, or a company name. And with both of these, you can include the hashtag or number sign to merge in a recipient field. Put in your reply to email address. Notification addresses. This field is optional, but if used, will send the recipient an email that this mailing has been set up and ready to send. It includes date, time, recipient number, etc. Description text for social networking shares and image for social networking shares are optional and only needed if you include the social shared link. Click to choose delivery time. Choose the one-time send. Click in the box to choose your date and time. Click to choose recipients. Click the All Active Recipients will send everyone in your account a mailing. Or you can choose to send a specific characteristic. Click in the box to get your drop-down of tags. If you choose more than one, it will dedupe the list. So if a recipient is in 2 lists, they will only receive 1 mailing. Then there are 2 choices. Send only to recipients currently tagged with the chosen characteristic should only be used if you're sending right away. If you plan to schedule out your send, you should choose to recalculate recipients at time of delivery. If you schedule a mailing on Monday to send Friday, you might add more recipients in between the time you scheduled it and the time it sends. So you'd want the system to perform a new search. The other address box is to include any recipients you may want them to receive the mailing. Click to continue to summary. Review your setup and remember to confirm the schedule. This will take you to the confirmation screen, where you can click to view your scheduled list or preview edit your mailing. Statistics. View your mailing statistics from your mailing list screen under the date last sent. Or click on the preview edit button of your mailing and there's a statistics button at the top of the screen. View the details of your send in the who and when box. View the number send, number forwarded, number returned, number received, number opened, emails with at least 1 click, and number opted out. There's a list of all links clicked at the bottom of your screen. You can click on any number that has an underline and view what recipients were part of that statistic.